Sagittarius Soul Tarot. Hey, Janet. Hey, guys. Hey, Amethyst. I went ahead and got your questions Amethyst wrote down. Hey, Janet. Anyways, what we're going to do is who's coming towards you, Aries to Pisces, and then we'll do members' questions at the end. What we're going to do basically is who is coming towards you. Now, I focus these mainly love related. So I focus this mainly on love, but if it's not somebody in love and it's somebody else in your energy, take it how it resonates. What I'm going to see is who this person is, how you view them, and also their actions towards you, what you can expect. I'll get some clarifiers to see how you feel about them, and then also what they'd say, and any advice if possible. Hey, Danielle. Hey, guys. Hey, Nia. Awesome, Nia. I'm excited for you. Hey, Katie Marie. I got your email as well, guys. If you emailed me last night about readings for the questions, I did get those done for you. Hey, Danielle. All right, guys. So what we're going to do, like I said, is just take it how it resonates. Just, watch your sun, moon, rising, Venus, or cross watch. Hey, kitty cat. I'm actually right on time, so that's exciting. I actually, got everything ready and all that. So, but yeah, if you guys want to book a personal reading, I am available today for readings. I got the day off, which actually good news. So I work tomorrow and Friday, which tomorrow and Friday I won't be live because tomorrow I work like almost 12 hours. And then on Friday, I work like almost 10. But after Friday, I'm going to be off for 4 days. So I'll be on every single day, like the whole weekend. Saturday and Sunday. I'll be on Monday and Tuesday as well. So you guys will see me a lot the next couple of days. Hey, Candace. Hey, Aries man. Let me write your question, Nia, real quick before I get started. All right. As always, like I said, watch your placements, take it how it resonates. And let's go ahead and get started. If you want to be a member, you guys can join so you guys can get your members' question. The link should be in the description box. All right, Aries 222. Ooh, okay, good. All right, 222 for Aries. So that's a good sign, 222. Oh, you're welcome, Nia. All right, who or what is coming towards you? How do you see them? And then also their actions, intentions. Hey, Aaron, I will do some super chats, yes. It might not be until maybe I might try to this video. If not, I want to do another video. So if I don't on this one, I probably will on the next one. So I'll let you know towards the end. Hey, B. All right, who they are. Breakup in reverse. You see them as divine intervention in reverse, and their action is coming in with drama. Ooh, it looks like somebody you're trying to move on from. Somebody that you feel like didn't see your worth, they didn't appreciate you, and it looks like you're trying to move on from this person. So let's see. So I feel like it's somebody you're kind of in limbo with. You're not really separated, but you're not really over either. So let's see here. Why is breakup reversed? Who they are. Judgment. Oh, you could be making a decision to leave them. The Sun in reverse, Four of Wands reverse, Lovers in reverse. Yeah, this is somebody that you're in the process of separating. Okay, so it could be a Scorpio, it could be a Gemini, it could be a Leo. Somebody that you're in the process of leaving because there's not this connection anymore. Okay, for a lot of you, yeah, some of you could just be tired of their games, feeling like they're inconsistent, they're back and forth. So it looks like somebody that you are trying to let go of. You see them as divine intervention reversed. Some of you feel like you're not meant to be in this person's life. Like it's not meant to be. Yeah, Strength in reverse. King of Cups in reverse. Three of Cups and the Devil. Yeah, you see them as somebody that's like really unhealthy in your life. So they could be very like possessive, controlling. Somebody that like emotionally manipulates you. Yeah, you don't even feel the connection with them anymore. This is somebody that's put you through a lot. Okay, you're viewing them as somebody that's put you through a lot. I feel like Aries, because of this, you're open to new options. You're open to dating around because this person, it's like you just didn't get anywhere with them. Their actions is causing drama. Two of Wands. They don't want to see you move on. Yeah, Justice, the Hermit, and the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, this is somebody that's going to try to manipulate you. Try to do something to guilt trip you back is what it feels like to me. because they see you moving on and they don't want you moving on. Yeah, King of Wands. They're going to try to convince you to stay. Some of you, they're going to emotionally manipulate you because you're trying to move on. Yeah, it's like you realize like you are separating from this person. You're like, I don't even feel any kind of connection to them anymore, or I don't want to. Okay, so they're trying to guilt trip you. Hey, JJ, how do you feel is not enough? You could feel like they're not doing enough, that this person, some of you could feel like they self-sabotage, they keep you stuck. Yeah, some of you feel like this person was kind of just a learning experience. Okay. Some of you feel like you have no boundaries when it comes to this person. Hey, Terry. You have no boundaries. You feel like you're not enough. You feel like this person like guilt trips you. They get you stuck in your head. That is just not a good scenario. It's not a good situation. What would they say to Aries if they could? I should have fought for you. Yep. I want to apologize. I need your forgiveness. So let me see. What is your advice? Ace of Cups in reverse, Hierophant, Death, and the Six of Pentacles. 10 of Wands. Damn. Like I said, I feel like if you don't really have the feelings there anymore, if you don't love this person as much as you did, if you feel like it's more a chore being with them, I don't really know if this is somebody you should be with. If you have to, for whatever reason, I would just keep it kind of minimal. Okay, like if you have to be with them because of kids, finance, hey Lisa, or if you have some kind of tie to them for whatever, try to work it out that way. But I don't think you should be like in a relationship. I think it's somebody you're having some kind of spiritual awakening about, that this connection is just draining. You're in the process of leaving them. Okay, it could be a Taurus, a Scorpio. It's like they're not fighting for you. Some of you feel like they're just breadcrumbing you or giving you very little. Could be a Libra, could be a Leo, a Virgo, Capricorn. Some of you are dealing with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I got Scorpio, I got Leo, Gemini, Scorpio, Leo. So I got kind of the same energy coming out. Hey guys, hey Sarah. All right, Taurus, 7:35. I need some more coffee. All right, let's see. Who's coming towards Taurus? All right, who they are. Player in reverse. You're seeing them as a spiritual awakening, and their action is they're chasing you. Okay, they're chasing you here. They're afraid it's too late to take action. And this is somebody not wanting to be a player. Somebody that's not wanting to play games. So let's see. Why is player reversed? They're who they are towards Taurus. 2 of Pentacles in reverse. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. 6 of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups in reverse. Somebody you've had an ending with. 2 of Cups reverse. Justice. 3 of Swords. Somebody that you've had an ending with. I feel like it's somebody you've had a separation with because it's like they didn't want to put into this connection. They could have been playing games. Some of you could have felt like you were being led on by this person. Okay, it's like they don't want to be a player anymore is who they are. Somebody that actually wants to give you time and energy. You're viewing them as somebody that's had a spiritual awakening. 7 of Swords. Empress in reverse. Page of Pentacles. And the 4 of Pentacles. Yeah. An energy of like, go ahead and try to find better. You're not going to get better. King of Wands, 2 of Wands. So you're dealing with somebody that, it's like they thought they could get better. They thought they could choose somebody else. The grass was greener. And you're viewing them as somebody. It's like, well, go ahead. I'm not going to give to you anymore. So go ahead and find somebody better. And I don't think they found anybody better. Okay. Yeah. 10 of Cups, 3 of Wands reverse. It's like, I know I'm the best thing in this person's life. You know, you're viewing them as somebody that was kind of selfish with your time, your energy, somebody that kind of played games with you. They just act like you weren't enough. Okay. It is because of like materialistic things, or they just wanted to find somebody better. And I don't feel like they did. They had some kind of learning experience about you. Their action is chaser. the Star, Five of Wands reverse, Five of Cups reverse, and the Page of Wands. So they're wanting to come in with this new perspective, this new energy. Okay. This is somebody that's wanting to maybe gain some kind of wisdom with you, wanting to have a positive outcome. Yeah, Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords. Somebody that put you like in a third party. Let me see. It's like now they want to move on from this third party here. Yeah, the Devil. It's like this person wants to have a change perspective. They don't want to be in this Devil energy anymore. So if they did have like a choice between two, somebody that was a player, they don't want to be a player anymore. Okay, yeah, I think it's hurt them badly that you guys are in no contact, the way things ended. This is somebody wanting to be in a better place, King of Pentacles. Okay, how does Taurus feel about this person? I just saw a mask, so they could be wearing a mask. Some of you feel like you need to cut ties with them and move on. Karmic relationship came out in reverse. So let me clarify. Why do you feel like you need to move on? King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles reverse, Knight of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords reverse. Because you feel like they're going to come back and they're just going to be the same person that they were before. Some of you feel like they're going to get you back. Like they're going to get you back and then they're just going to act the same. Or it's like their routines are just going to get the same. Like they're just going to go back to who they used to be. Or they're just going to start acting more childish and mature. So what would they say here? You tame my demons. I was selfish and stuck in my ego. I know that we have a soul connection. I wish you were here with me. I realize all the mistakes I've made. So all these cards came out. I'm sorry I hurt you. I didn't realize what I had until it was gone. All right, well, what's your advice? The Knight of Swords reverse, Hierophant reverse, Ten of Cups, and the Knight of Wands. I don't know. I feel like you should let this person prove themselves to you before jumping the gun and thinking, okay, this person's changed. Because you even feel like this person's going to like get you back and then they're going to get what they want and they're just going to slowly act the same way. Going to go back to being immature, maybe even acting younger, acting more childish. I would definitely think it through before getting them back. Okay, make sure that they've made some kind of change here, that they're willing to compromise, that they're not going to be inconsistent with you. Could be a Gemini, a Sagittarius, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Libra, Aries, Capricorn, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Libra. Okay, Libra, could be any sign. All right. What we got for Gemini? 13, 18. All right, who's coming towards you this week? Who's coming towards Gemini? How do you see them in their actions or intentions? Who they are, disagreement reverse. So somebody that doesn't want to have a disagreement. Somebody wants to apologize here. You're seeing them as somebody that you found out who they are. Okay. They aren't keeping secrets. Somebody that like expressed who they really were. Their action is responsibility. I need to take care of my financial and emotional needs. Okay. They haven't given up hope on you guys. So that's good. This is somebody that I think they don't want to fight with you. They want to compromise, but they are focused on finances. I did see the Six of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. So yeah, their finances are significant. Why disagreement reverse for who they are? Okay, Magician, Ace of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles reverse, and the Ten of Swords reverse. So this is somebody manifesting you back. Some of you, it's another Gemini. If not, it could be a Virgo. I'm getting maybe an earth sign. This is somebody that you've had an ending with, and I feel like they do want to come back. Yeah, somebody that you're not in a connection with. So there's been an ending, a separation. It could be a Scorpio. This is somebody wanting to get back into balance with you, wanting to reconnect. You're seeing them as somebody that like showed who they really were. So there's no secrets here. Yeah, Seven of Cups, Queen of Swords, King of Pentacles, reverse, King of Cups, High Priestess. You see right through this person. And you're viewing them as somebody that tried to have this facade, try to act like somebody they're not. But it's like you could see right through them, Queen of Swords and the High Priestess. You're seeing them as somebody that is maybe, yeah, they could be financially struggling. King of Pentacles reversed. You know they do have emotions for you, but you're questioning how much because of a lack of action. Okay? It's like they've never really proved to you how much they care for you. Wise responsibility is their action. Ace of Cups in reverse, taking care of themselves. Five of Wands reverse, Five of Cups reverse, and the Sun in reverse. Yeah, feels like they are choosing themselves here. They do have some kind of financial or emotional situation they have to take care of. Yeah, they're trying to get out of their head. They're trying to get out of their head here. This is somebody not happy with how their life is going. Even the separation between the two of you, not happy about that. They are watching you, though. This is somebody that does want to come back in contact, wanting to be in a better place, but I think they're trying to get their life back into order, trying to do some healing as well. How does Gemini feel for this person? Wow, you can see yourself engagement to them. So you see engagement with them. You see them as your partner, somebody you want a union with. But you see them as somebody not telling their true feelings. They wore a mask. Some of you could have felt like they just never proposed to you. Like you thought that was going to happen and they just never did. What would they say to Gemini? I'm sorry I hurt you. I didn't realize what I had until it was gone. I'm caught up in a karmic relationship. They will never compare to you. Who's this karmic person? So maybe that's why. Maybe they're trying to leave a third party for some of you. Four of Cups reverse, Six of Wands reverse, Six of Swords reverse. Yeah, strength. Could be with the Leo. Yeah, they want to be with you, but they're trying to get out of this third party. Two of Swords, Page of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Death. Yeah, they're trying to leave this third party. So maybe that's why they're trying to be in a better place financially, because they're trying to be on their own. They're trying to be independent. They could rely on this person for a house or living with them in some way. What's your advice, Gemini? Two of Cups in reverse. Wheel of Fortune reverse, Empress reverse, and the Nine of Wands reverse. I wouldn't overgive to the situation. I would let this person figure it out. For a lot of you, they are stuck in a third party. They could have a child with that person for some of you, Page of Pentacles, or there's a financial obligation, something like that. I would definitely not do anything because this could be, like I said, a karmic relationship that they need to work out. And if you were to interfere or like get in the middle of this, it would cause more karma, cause more issues. Okay? Could be dealing with a Taurus, Libra, Scorpio, Cancer, Leo. Okay. I got Leo here again. Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus. Could be a Gemini. But yeah, some of you, I definitely feel like they are in a third party. Hey, Wendy. All right, Cancer, 1830. I'm going to get more coffee. Let's see who's coming towards you, Cancer. Okay, friend in reverse, who they are. Hey, April. You're seeing them as somebody trying to move on. Okay, or you're trying to move on from them. And their action, toxic relationship reverse. Secret crush reverse and reunion. You will always come back to each other. This is somebody that maybe you don't trust. Okay, with friends in reverse. Some of you are not even friends with them. You're not in a good place with them, maybe. Some of you don't trust them. You don't feel like you're supported by them. Okay. So why is friends in reverse? Who this person is? Three of Pentacles. Maybe you would like to be friends with them again. Some of you would like to have a connection with them again. You would like to be friends. Yeah, Five of Pentacles reverse. Eight of Swords. Nine of Cups. Eight of Wands. Some of you are old school. Because I started like channeling that song. I forget who sings it, but it's like, friends, how many of us got one? Friends. Before we go any further, let's be friends. Okay, so I forget who sings that. Is it? Wait, I think it's Houdini. I think is who sings that. I think it's called Friends by Houdini. So yeah, some of you guys are from like the 80s, 90s, because that's like around the time of like LL Cool J. Okay, so some of you that's like early 90s, late 80s. I'm getting that song Friends. So some of you, this is somebody that you want to get back into their life. You want to be friends with them. Feel like you need to earn their trust before, like the both of you need to earn each other's trust before coming back. So this definitely could be somebody that you're not really in a good place with. It looks like you're overthinking the situation. Well, there's a lot of overthinking in general. You're seeing them as somebody that maybe you both are trying to move on, but you don't want to move on without each other. Because then I got the 9 of Wands, Page of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, and the King of Pentacles reversed. I think you've been trying to move on, but you realize how unhappy you are without this person in your life. Okay, because you're seeing them as somebody that you feel like you had no other choice because of what they've put you through. Feel like you don't trust them. You feel like they weren't devoted or loyal to you. But it's also like, I don't want to leave them either. Because then you realize, well, if I walked away, I'm going to be really unhappy without this person. But it's also like, this person just didn't make me feel like I could trust them. There was, maybe commitment issues. Their action is they don't want to be toxic anymore. 7 of Cups. Okay. 6 of Cups. The King of Cups reverse and the 4 of Cups. So I think they are disappointed in themselves. They've had time to reflect. Okay. And they realize like, man, I was very, emotionally manipulative, or I played a lot of games with Cancer, or they're just like unhappy with what they've done to you in the past. I think they want to get out of this toxic state, or somebody that wants to be, this is somebody wanting to be in a better place with you. They've done some shadow work and they do want to come in correctly. Okay. Page of Cups, the Tower, the Hermit, or no, not the Tower, the Temperance, the 9 of Pentacles, the Hermit, Page of Cups. This is somebody that is coming back. Like they've had time to reflect, time to heal. I think they're disappointed in themselves the way they've acted towards you in the past. Yeah, this is somebody wanting to come in and bring commitment. Okay. Damn. It's like they've had an awakening, a life lesson. They realize what they've done in the past. Somebody that's more grounded. So let me see. How does Cancer feel for this person? How do you feel for them? Okay, you feel like they're persistent. You feel like this is something that you guys can rebuild. Okay, and with clock in reverse, maybe it wasn't the right timing or it needed some time. Okay. That's weird. This card got like from another deck. 6 of Swords in reverse. So it's funny how this card was in that deck. So some of you feel like there's unfinished business. There's a lack of closure between you guys. That's weird. That was from my Wizards deck. So that's weird. Or Witches. Yeah, it's my Witches deck. What do they want to say to Cancer? I want to reach out, but don't know how. I'm ready for commitment. I can't go another day without you, and your energy is intoxicating. It's pulling me in. What's Cancer's advice? 5 of Wands in reverse. Page of Swords reverse. 9 of Cups reverse. 9 of Swords. I wouldn't overthink the situation because I got the Moon here. Some of you on the bottom, with that being on the bottom of the deck, you could be still mad about something, or still like thinking about something that happened, and then it's gonna like cause a fight, a disagreement. I don't know. I would give it some time. Like if they do reach out, I would kind of process your emotions, see where you're at in the situation and how you want to respond. Okay, but don't get wrapped up too much in your head, and then that causes a negative reaction, or you say something you don't mean, or something like that. So it could be another Cancer or a Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Virgo. Could be a Scorpio. But it's like they want to be back into your life. Want to be at least friends with you again. All right, Leo, 24, 29. All right, who's coming towards Leo this week or weekend? Okay, who they are. Destiny. I am struggling to find the right path. So somebody that you're meant to be in their life. You guys are meant to be, destined together. You're seeing them as somebody you don't think is the one. The one came out in reverse. So that's funny who they are. There's somebody that's meant to be in your life, but you don't think they're meant to be. Their action, not wanting to take a chance, not wanting to roll the dice. Mistakes and sabotage, indecisive. I think they're afraid of making the wrong decision or doing the wrong thing, feeling like they've already messed up the connection, they've already lost you. So it's like they're too afraid to do anything. Yeah, they're holding back. Four of Pentacles. It's all the Lovers. Some of you, it's a twin flame. Okay, why destiny for who they are? Knight of Cups reverse, Eight of Swords, Nine of Cups, and the King of Pentacles reverse. Could be a Taurus or a Pisces. They're too much in their head. They're overthinking the whole situation. Yeah, they're having a hard time moving on from you. This is somebody that does want to come back into your life. But look, they're in their head. Nine of Swords. Somebody that is stressing out. They're trying to gain, clarity. They're trying to be in a better mindset. I think they're emotionally struggling. Okay, they're trying to get their head above water. I don't know why I'm saying that. They could be financially struggling, emotionally struggling. Somebody that's trying to figure out their life. They could be like struggling altogether, like overthinking their money, overthinking their career, just overall their life. You're seeing them as somebody that is not the one. Yeah, Four of Cups. You're like, I deserve better. I deserve better than this. Seven of Cups. Yeah, it's like I deserve better. King of Cups in reverse. Six of Cups. You're viewing them as somebody that just isn't changing. Okay. And because of that, some of you is a water sign, or they have emotional stuff going on in their life where it's like they're not processing, they're not changing. You're seeing them as somebody that's like, I can't be with this person. If they don't take any accountability, if they don't grow up and mature or act their age, it's like, I can't be with somebody like this, okay? Because you're viewing them as just really immature. It's like they have an outdated way of thinking. They don't make any kind of progress or change in their life. Their action is they're afraid to take a risk. Three of Cups, Ten of Wands, Queen of Swords reverse, and the Six of Wands reverse. But they're going to, though. The Emperor, the Star, and the Two of Swords. It's like they're being indecisive because they're thinking worst case scenario. What if you reject them? What if you don't take them, take their offer? But they're being guided to go towards you, though. Okay, this is somebody being guided to go towards you, but look, they're overthinking it. What if it's a mistake? What if I don't, what if this gets sabotaged? What if I've already sabotaged it? I know my inability to make a decision hurts you. I mess up the good things in my life sometimes. I wish I could right my wrongs. So yeah, somebody that knows they've made a mistake, they know they messed up. Could be a third party that they chose over you. But they're afraid of like the worst case scenario. How do you feel for them, Leo? I feel like you guys aren't talking in reverse. Not enough. And camera. You don't feel like this person's giving you enough. You're frustrated. You feel like this person, it's like they could easily make the situation better. They could contact you. They could say something. But it's like they're not doing anything. You feel like the more that they do nothing, the more that it just makes you question everything. Okay? So a lot of you just feel like they're not doing anything. They're not taking any kind of accountability. They're not, trying to get your forgiveness. Because with the Six of Cups, you could feel like this person's just kind of living in the moment. Or like in the past, living in the current situation, but not doing anything else. So what would they say? I need to tell you the truth. I'm in love with you. And I'm afraid that I lost you forever. What's your advice? Three of Swords in reverse. Nine of Wands. Queen of Wands. And the Temperance. Cool your jets. I don't know why I want to say that. Cool your jets, or just kind of cool down. Okay, I feel like you need some time to process your emotions, especially if you are still defensive, if you are still mad about something. Yeah, Ace of Swords, the Sun in reverse, Two of Pentacles reverse. I feel like you need to get yourself back together. Focus on getting yourself back together. Focus on your stability. Maybe even like handling your emotions differently. Okay, so maybe using creativity instead of anger, instead of being frustrated, use that into another emotion. Okay. Because I think you realize, Seven of Swords reverse, you realize the way that you're going about the situation. If you're mad, if you're angry, it's not getting you anywhere but being more angry. So my advice to you is kind of focus on yourself, your emotional health, and that way when they do come back, maybe you'll be in a better mindset, or you'll see things more practically. So could be an Aries or a Sag you're dealing with. If not, you're just in your energy. Your advice is you're being in your own element. So all right, but they know they need to tell you the truth. Could be an Aries and Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Pisces. All right, Virgo, happy birthday, guys. Let's see. 3046. Oh, you're welcome. What we got for Virgo? Who's coming towards you? All right, who they are. Travel in reverse. Somebody not wanting to be distant from you. Oh, you're welcome, Sarah. You're seeing them as fated meeting. So you're meant to be, or you feel like there's destiny here. Their action is indecisive. So it's like they want to come towards you, but they don't know. Okay. It's like they don't want to be distant from you. They want to come towards you. But this is somebody that likes their peace. They like their independence. They like being single for some of you. That could be a problem. They don't know if they want to get committed to anything. They could have trust issues. Ooh, Terry, happy early birthday. Let's see. Why travel in reverse for who they are? Page of Wands reverse, Wheel of Fortune in reverse, Hierophant reverse, and the Three of Cups in reverse. They want your attention. So this could be somebody that has ghosted you, or you're not really getting their attention. This is somebody, I think they're wanting to come back and try again. But it's like they don't know if they want to commit to anything. So that's why they're kind of waiting. Yeah, Three of Pentacles, Four of Cups. This is somebody that wants to offer you something, but they don't know what to offer you. Okay, or it's like they haven't really changed their mind. If they want a commitment, if they want anything else. This is somebody, I think they are going to give you kind of the bare minimum, or just give you a little bit. If you have been distant from them, or there's been a disconnect, I think they do want to come back slowly. Okay. You're seeing them as a fated meeting. The Star in reverse. Two of Pentacles reverse. The Devil. And the Page of Cups in reverse. You feel like you were meant to meet this person, but like not in a good way. Okay. Why does this feel negative? Why does it feel like a life lesson? Like, oh, I was meant to meet this person, but they like really messed up my emotions. They got me like not in a good mindset. You're seeing them as somebody, or that they're just not in a good place. Knight of Swords and the Ace of Swords. The Tower. It's like they were meant to come into your life for a reason, to teach you something about yourself. Okay. And for a lot of you, you see them as somebody that they have codependency. It's somebody that has maybe an addiction. Some of you could also see them like they do have codependency and addictions, and they came into your life because you're meant to help them. Okay, so maybe for some of you, you're a very healing person. I did see the Hermit and the Six of Wands. So maybe this person came into your life, they have a lot of pride, or somebody that doesn't want to admit that they have issues, but it's like it's a healing connection. Like you're meant to help this person. Because it almost feels like from this, you're seeing them as kind of like it's a mission or something. Like I'm on a mission to help them, or, it's like I want to like, make their life easier or something like that. But they're coming off of somebody unstable. I don't know if I would like that. So I don't know if that's a turn on to you, that, oh, cool, their life is in shambles. Cool, they're mentally, unstable. Awesome. Okay, why is indecisive their action? And they do look unstable. I'm not trying to be mean. The World in reverse. It looks like a challenge. It's like, oh, cool, they're a challenge, Ace of Pentacles reverse, Nine of Pentacles reverse, and the Temperance. So they don't even know what they want. This is somebody that I think they're coming back into your life, or they still are going to be in your energy somehow, but they haven't changed their mindset. They don't know what they want. I think they're trying to get their life together, Nine of Swords. But then it's also like, if they don't do anything, they're going to lose you, but they don't know if they want to commit to you. Let me see. Why is this person acting like this? It's more like they like the thought of you than of actually committing. This is somebody, yeah, that's afraid they're going to lose this connection with you. And, but it's like they don't really know if they want to commit, is what I'm seeing here. Somebody that's holding back, resisting. How do you feel for them, Virgo? You feel like they won't change. Butterfly in reverse. You feel like they haven't grown. Some of you feel like they haven't grown up. Okay? Love in reverse. Talking in reverse. You feel like they just haven't grown. You could feel like this person loves themselves more than you. Or they're kind of a selfish person. Okay? Or they don't even love themselves and they need to work on themselves. What would they say to Virgo? This looks like a hot mess. I'm not trying to be mean. This looks like somebody that doesn't even know what the fuck they want. Okay? This looks like somebody that they have not changed their mind. They play mind games. This is somebody that's like, oh, I don't know. I might want to commit. I don't know. That's kind of what I'm seeing here. Every time my phone rings, I hope it's you. I sabotaged our connection because it was too intense. I wish you were here with me. I realized all the mistakes I made, and I ran because I wasn't ready for you. So I still see them running, though. This is somebody not really sure if they want to commit, okay? What's your advice? Page of Swords in reverse, Ten of Wands in reverse, Knight of Cups in reverse, Eight of Swords. I wouldn't put the blame on yourself. I wouldn't try so much, you know? I wouldn't try hard. Because like I said, I feel like it's this person. It's like either they want you or they don't. So I wouldn't beat around the bush. I wouldn't keep trying to message them and call them like, please answer my call. You know, I wouldn't. Because if they want to walk away, then that's on them. You know, good luck finding somebody else. It's somebody that they just haven't changed. They haven't grown up. They haven't maybe even had responsibilities. They haven't learned anything about themselves. They don't even know who they are for some of you. Maybe they don't even know who they are and what they want with life, you know. That's kind of what I'm seeing. Hey, Crystal, it's somebody that selfishly still wants to hold on to you. They like the idea of you. Maybe there's a sexual attraction here, but it's also like, I don't really want to fully commit to you. I don't want to like lose my options. Is kind of what I'm seeing here. So I wouldn't like go out of your way to make so much of an effort with them. You know, maybe not even try at all. Maybe like show that you're interested, but I wouldn't chase after them and make it clear that you want them. Okay. So it could be a Pisces for some of you. Scorpio, Gemini. It just looks like somebody that's not in a good mindset either. Aquarius could be a Capricorn. Some of you, there's addictions. Could be a Taurus, a Leo, Sagittarius. Like they're trying to work out an addiction or better their life. But it's like they haven't made any progress. They haven't made any change. Or at least it's how you see them. All right, 3755. I know, I'm very blunt, guys. I'm just saying it how it is. You know what I mean? Because really, it's not that complicated. It's like you just see right through the situation. And it's like, okay, either I'm going to invest into this or I'm not. You just see it for what it is. All right, Libra. At least that's what I am. That's what I do. I just don't beat around the bush anymore. You know? All right, Libra, who's coming towards you? Ooh, spiritual awakening. So somebody that's had a life lesson, a rebirth, you're seeing them as an obstacle. Okay, you see them as drama, somebody that's going to cause a tower for some of you. Their action is fear. So they're scared to come towards you. But they feel a magnetic attraction and they want a relationship with you. Okay. But why are they so scared? Okay, well, let's see. This could be somebody wanting a new beginning with you. I'm getting that here. Oh, good. I just don't want to like offend anybody with what I'm saying or piss them off, you know. Why spiritual awakening? Okay, Six of Swords. This is somebody that's gotten peace in their life. The Fool in reverse. Hierophant reverse. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Ooh. Okay, this person, they could be facing karma. Some of you could be karmically tied to them. They could be getting karma here. Okay, or they're just going through a karmic situation in their life. Yeah, some of you are karmically tied. Lovers. Ooh. Yeah. This is somebody that you guys are spiritually connected. And I think they're trying to move forward. Some of you, they were trying to move on from this connection and they realize they can't. Okay. And they want to come back. Do you see them as drama, an obstacle in your life? Somebody you don't want to talk to. Ace of Swords reverse. Queen of Pentacles reverse. Moon in reverse, and the King of Pentacles reverse. Ace of Cups in reverse. Damn, you guys could have been married for some of you, had a long-term relationship. You're seeing them as somebody, you see who they truly are. You feel like they weren't even that invested. And I think you're mad. A lot of you feel like you were the only one really putting in the work. And I think you're trying to move on from whoever this person is. So you're mad at them. A lot of you don't want to talk to them. You're so bitter. You could feel like you're owed an apology and you never got it. Their action is fear, judgment. Yeah, they want to come back here, but they're scared. Eight of Swords. Yep. The Devil in reverse and the Eight of Wands. They don't really know what's going to happen. So they want to contact you, but they don't know what's going to happen. Why is there so much fear here? I think they mainly are in fear because they can't control the situation. Yeah, they want to be the one to contact, the one to be in control here. Okay. And they're afraid that, you're going to be the one that handles it. You're the one, if they reach out to you, that you're the one that's going to handle whether or not you respond to them. I think they don't like not being in control, but they know they need to contact you. They need to reach out. So yeah, I do see this person, Libra, coming in. Could be a Capricorn, Scorpio, Pisces. How do you feel for them? Hey, Trin. How you feel, Libra? Separation in reverse. And not today in reverse. Okay, so how you feel is like you would like to get past the separation. So if you've been separated, you feel like it's time to get out of the separation, or you're ready to face this now? You're ready to talk to them? Okay, King of Wands, Seven of Wands, Ten of Cups reverse, Emperor in reverse. Okay, so you feel like if you guys were to get out of a separation, that you're not going to do anything. It would be this person that would have to initiate it. It's how you feel. You are unhappy without them in your life. And you would like them back, but you feel like it's not your priority. It's not up to you. You feel like it's this person that needs to, do something. A lot of you could also feel like they haven't been reflecting. They haven't made any change. You could feel like they like to be single. They've been partying. Or that's all they care about is partying, having fun. So you feel like if they do come back, they have to make sacrifices and change, though. What would they say to Libra? I was selfish and stuck in my ego. I'm ready for commitment. I know that we have a soul connection. I should have fought for you. So yeah, the Lovers, I think they're getting some kind of karma here, or they're seeing things clearly now about this connection that, being stubborn, being selfish, like that didn't get them anywhere. And they want to come back and be with you. What's your advice? Ooh, the card flew off the table. King of Cups reverse, Queen of Cups, so Three of Cups reverse. Let me see what card this is. 1 second. It's like flew all the way across the floor. Okay. Three of Pentacles. So my advice to you, some of you, there could be a third party. If there's not a third party, just you're needing this person to put in more effort. Yeah, Sun in reverse, Three of Swords. Some of you, there could have definitely been a third party, and you're needing to, before you get emotionally invested, needing to make sure that there's not a third party, there's not any kind of person interfering, okay? Yeah, I kind of feel like you shouldn't, if you do, like, reach out to them or try to make an attempt, I would, like, make sure that there's not anybody else involved, okay? But also, I feel like you should leave it up to this person to make more of an effort. So, like, if you do kind of extend something here, I feel like you shouldn't put all the effort in, kind of wait and see what they do. Okay. I also don't want you to get disappointed if you reach out to them and then they don't respond or something like that. Not get so emotionally invested. Okay. Like right away. Or don't think so much into it emotionally in case the worst case scenario. Hey, Aries girl. All right. So let's see. Could be a Leo, a Scorpio. Definitely feel like you guys, maybe there was a karmic third party, but this person needs to fight for you. Could be an Aries, a Leo. And you're ready for that. You're ready to be back in this person's life, I feel. Scorpio, Capricorn, Pisces, Taurus, Cancer. Okay, Taurus, Aries. All right, what we got for Scorpio? 4-4, okay, 4-4-4. 44-42. Wow. So Aries had 2-2-2, and now you guys have 4-4-4. Aries man and Aries girl. That's funny. Now I was thinking about Shark Boy and Lava Girl for some reason. I used to love that movie. Oh my god, I was like obsessed with that movie. Alright, let's see. So some of you guys like, sorry, my back's itching. You guys could like that movie. I don't know why I'm getting that Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Anyways, alright, Katie. Who's coming towards you? Ooh, legal matters. So they could be going through some kind of divorce. They could have maybe even a karmic battle. I don't know. You're seeing them as text message in reverse. So either they haven't responded to you. Some of you, you are breaking up. You're divorcing them. I don't know. Their action, third party. Ooh. Addiction. Some of you, they could be like dealing with something else. Like they're going through a divorce because it looks like they're wanting to come towards you. Ooh, Scorpio, you could be involved in a third party. Yeah, 3 of Pentacles. Okay. 7 of Swords. Somebody maybe is not single. Why legal matters for who they are. They could be married for some of you. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. 7 of Swords in reverse. Queen of Swords. 6 of Swords. Yeah, they could be leaving a marriage relationship. This is somebody, they're going to be telling you, but it feels like it's their side of the story. So I would definitely be careful because with their action being third party, I think they're telling you what you want to hear. It's like a half-assed truth with the 7 of Swords reverse, Page of Pentacles. Okay, so it's an energy of like, yeah, I am moving out. They could be telling you like, oh, I'm moving out. I don't live with this person anymore, but they're still technically married or they're still technically together is what I feel. It's somebody that's giving you some kind of information that could be like truthful, but there's like a lie wrapped around it. Okay, because I feel with the Queen of Swords, they could be dealing with somebody else. And they're just kind of telling you a half-assed truth. You see them as text message in reverse. Queen of Cups. You've been waiting for their text. 2 of Wands reverse. Queen of Pentacles reverse. Strength in reverse. I think you've been waiting for their text. Some of you, you know about a third party, but they're going to be telling you half-assed truths. Hey, Jean. Acting like they're leaving this person, acting like, you know, oh, we're finally getting divorced, we're finally leaving each other, or if it's a relationship, I'm finally moving out, but they have some kind of legal bond to this person, some kind of attachment. You're seeing them as somebody that maybe they are leaving a relationship, and you're like waiting or expecting them to message you, and you do care for them. You are emotionally invested. Their action is third party. 5 of Wands in reverse. The Fool, Justice in reverse, and the King of Swords. See, I don't like that. It's like, yeah, they're like so quick to like leave this other person. But things are not finalized. They're going to act like things are finalized, but they're not. They could even be leaving this person kind of screwed with money or something, or because they're afraid that if they don't come towards you, they're going to lose this opportunity. Why the Justice in reverse? It's like they feel like what they're doing is right, though. Yeah, 7 of Pentacles reversed. The Star. So it's like they're putting into their own priorities into what they want to do. So I think they are like abruptly leaving this person, but they're still in a third party. They're still attached to this person. But it feels to me that they're wanting to like pursue something with you, and they're very persistent on that. And it's like, this is what I want to do with the Emperor. But they're kind of leaving that person hanging. How do you feel about them? You feel like you guys are moving forward, or that there's a sense where you guys can, yeah, you feel like there's a sense where you guys can ground here or get more, stable. You feel like this has the opportunity to grow is how you feel. Okay. So a lot of you feel, Scorpio, like this is going somewhere, this is moving forward, that you guys have a new cycle or it's something new that you're invested in. Hey, Janet. I want to kiss you. I sabotaged our connection because it was too intense. I don't want to be toxic anymore. And I ran because I wasn't ready for you. So yeah, a lot of you could definitely be dealing with somebody that's like getting out of a marriage or relationship. What's your advice, Scorpio? Empress. 8 of Cups in reverse. the Moon in reverse, and the Ten of Wands in reverse. I don't really like this for some of you. I really don't like this energy because I was getting the Emperor for them. Some of you could be finding out that this person has that person pregnant. Okay. And they're not being caring to that person. They're not being sympathetic. Because I feel here with the High Priestess reverse, Nine of Swords, there's like a fear here, Queen of Wands. There's some kind of fear. It's like you don't really know what it is, but like your intuition's telling you something, that there's another reason why they're still kind of attached to this person. Some of you could be finding out with this full moon in Pisces that's in a couple weeks, that this person has somebody pregnant, or they have that person pregnant. And maybe that's what's making it harder. And if that's the case, like, it's kind of up to you whether or not you want to pursue this person still, if they have that person pregnant. Maybe that's what's going on. There could be more to the situation than what you know. Like I said, they could be lying to you, acting like it's like they're just getting out of this relationship, but they could actually be like, have a child with that person, or they lied about a kid or something like that. So I would just be careful. Listen to your intuition. Don't ignore it. Okay, there could be red flags here, is kind of what I'm feeling. Could be a Pisces, could be a Cancer, Taurus, Libra. I wouldn't get so invested. It could be an Aries and Aquarius, because this person, it's like they're doing that person wrong. You know? Could be a Leo, Pisces. I wouldn't get too invested. Okay? Some of you, you're going to be finding out about a child, because the Page of Pentacles, that could definitely be a child, especially now that's Earth energy. This could be like a pregnancy that's happening, or it's getting farther along. Okay, like you're finding out now that we're in Virgo season about this person. So be careful of that. All right, Sag, 51-51. That's weird, 51-51. Okay. All right, let's see what's going on, Sag. Who's coming towards you? Ex-lover in reverse. So this could be somebody that you're still kind of technically dealing with, or they're still in your energy. Because you're seeing them as somebody that doesn't want to be distant from you, or you're not that far apart. So I don't know if like you guys reconciled already, somebody that you've reconciled with, or they're just not that far from you. Maybe emotionally. Their action is they don't have any regrets. Third party in reverse. Okay. So somebody that's not that far from you. So maybe you're not that far in distance. Maybe emotionally, you're not that far from each other. Like you're not real emotionally distant. Why ex-lover in reverse for who they are? King of Wands. Page of Wands. Damn. This person, the Tower, ooh, they watch you. Nine of Cups in reverse. Ooh, that's creepy. Because there's an eye here. And it's weird because the person I think that this reading's about, if it is about this person, they have this tattoo on their hands. Okay. So it's like, I see you. So it's somebody that I feel like they're obsessed with you. Okay. I feel like this person's obsessed. They fantasize. Some of you, they're like sexually deprived of you. This is somebody that is kind of an ex-lover, but they haven't moved on from you. They're still like, yeah, somebody that still watches you. Page of Swords. Okay. So yeah, they definitely could be watching you. Definitely. Page of Swords, the Tower. Somebody that you've had some kind of ending with, but it's like you guys aren't completely out of each other's energy. Okay. Because you're seeing them as somebody you're not that far apart from. Hey, Mexican Rojo. Six of Wands, Two of Pentacles reverse, Nine of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. The Moon. It's like you guys still like fantasize about each other. You guys are still kind of emotionally connected. It's like you guys aren't together. You both are single, or you're not dating each other, but you still have unfinished business. You still are kind of loosely in each other's lives. So who this person is somebody, how you see them, could be a fixed sign or a Cancer, somebody that you still kind of have in your life somewhat. Even though things are not really established, things aren't that great between the two of you, they're still somewhat in your life. Okay, it's an ex-lover, but either they've came back into your life, or they still are kind of pulling on your energy. So their action, they don't have any regrets. Queen of Wands in reverse. Seven of Swords in reverse. Magician in reverse. Two of Cups in reverse. They're blaming you. This is somebody that's blaming you, Sag, for why you guys weren't together, for why there was a separation. They're still fantasizing about you. They're still obsessed with you. Somebody that could be like drinking and like thinking about messaging you or watching your social media. But the problem is their action is they're going to be blaming you. They're guilt shaming you, making you feel bad, because what they're saying here is like, well, I just got sick of it. Nine of Wands in reverse. I care for Sag, but like I had to move on with my life because Sag didn't want to commit to me. Sag didn't care. Maybe they felt like you didn't care the same about them. Like you didn't have feelings for them as deep. They just felt like they seen exactly what you were doing. They feel manipulated by you. They feel like you're playing games. And they just feel basically that you didn't really have much desire or interest in pursuing them, so they left. Okay? How do you feel about this person? You feel like they're not taking a chance. Poker face in reverse and talking in reverse. You feel like they're not making any kind of effort to reach out to you. You're unhappy without this person. So you feel like they're not really taking much of a risk. They're not really like responding to you, or they're just not showing much like care. Or you just feel like they're not even trying. Some of you can even feel like they just don't care at all. Like they don't care to talk to you. They don't care to reach out. What would they say to you? I want to reach out, but don't know how. So they do want to reach out. I'm sorry I couldn't be what you needed me to be. I don't feel like I deserve you. So they didn't feel like they deserved you either. I should have fought for you. Damn. This is somebody who knows they should have fought for you, but they felt like you could just find somebody better. I think they also had like a lack of self-worth with the Magician in reverse, and they're not going to say that to you. I think that's why they were so quick to just give up. They didn't have any self-esteem, and they just felt that you could find somebody better. What's your advice, Sag? Six of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles reverse, Seven of Cups, and the Four of Wands reverse. Ten of Swords. Basically, I mean, if you do make an effort, I would kind of see what they do. If you do try to make an attempt, I would kind of leave it up in the air to them. I wouldn't put forth the effort. I would maybe try with the Six of Pentacles, try to do something, but I wouldn't put all your effort into it. It's kind of a sad lesson of like, well, you know, if this person doesn't try, then maybe there's somebody else out there for me. Maybe this is over. So maybe give it one last shot, Sag. If you feel like, okay, this isn't done, I need to say something to them. There's still things left up in the air. I would maybe say something to them, and then if they don't do anything or show any kind of care or motivation, then call it quits and kind of move on with your life. Ten of Swords, Hierophant, Ace of Cups. So could be a Taurus that you're dealing with. Let me see what else. I got Cancer, Pisces. Okay, I got Gemini. It's like they had a lot of self-doubt in themselves, and that's why they acted that way. Could be a fixed sign. I got Scorpio, Leo. They still fantasize about you, though. All right, Cappy. 5827. Who's coming towards Capricorn? All right. The Chaser. So somebody going to chase you. You're seeing them as somebody that you're not done with. So there's been like a lack of separation, or you're kind of like on and off with this person. Their action inseparable. Our love is always there despite the distance. And then time. So this person's trying to give it more time. So it looks like they're wanting to chase after you. They don't want to be fully separated. I got a Capricorn stellium too. I got 3 Capricorn placements. Why Chaser for who they are? 9 of Wands in reverse. Page of Swords. 3 of Cups. And the 9 of Cups in reverse. 6 of Pentacles reverse. Somebody's an overgiver. Now I'm getting that song by Chapel Roan. The Giver. Okay, I'm getting that song in my head. I'm getting some of the lyrics in my head. So some of you guys could like that song. I think it's called The Giver by Chapel Roan. It's like one of her newer songs. But it sounds kind of country, so it sounds cool. Anyways, I'm kind of getting some of that in my head. But what I'm seeing here, who this person is somebody that wants to overgive to this. Somebody that's going to keep trying and overgive their energy to you. Like desperation. It's like they're going to give it like all they have, basically. Until they can't give anymore is who this person is. They're going to keep trying until they can't any longer. You're seeing them as somebody that is not wanting to separate. Ooh, the Lovers. Some of you, it's a twin flame. Seven of Swords. Magician in reverse and the Seven of Wands. World in reverse. You could feel like you have to kind of protect your energy because you know this person's going to come back. It's like they say that a lot of you, it's like they say they're going to leave. They say they're done with you, but then they come back around. So it's like you never fully get an ending from them. And there is some kind of spiritual connection you have to them, Capricorn, but the Lovers here in the World in reverse. So you know that it's not over. You know they keep coming back. Even if they say they're not going to, they keep showing back up. Because they're action inseparable. Four of Pentacles. They don't want to let you go. 10 of Cups in reverse. Fool in reverse. And the 5 of Pentacles reverse. Somebody that's like, I don't want to like consider being with somebody else because I don't know what that's going to be like. You know, it's like they're unhappy with how things are going with you because they feel like they keep making efforts and giving themselves here. But it's also like, I don't want to like find anybody else. You know, I'm just going to kind of deal with the situation. Yeah, the Chariot. It's like, I'm just going to conquer this and try to work this out because I don't want to give my energy to anybody else, is what I'm seeing. It's like they don't want to start over or start completely new with somebody else. How does Capricorn feel for this person? You feel like they lie. You feel like they don't tell you the truth. You feel like they don't even love you. Some of you feel like they don't even love you, or they embellish the truth. They don't tell you the truth. You feel like they don't do anything to prove it to you. That it's like maybe they say and do are different, you know, or they act like they love you, but they don't prove it by actions. They don't actually show you dedication and love. Some of you just feel like they're just kind of blowing smoke. What do they want to say? I know that we have a soul connection. I have been working on myself. I want to make you happy. I miss your smile, and I'm afraid of commitment. Okay. What's Capricorn's advice? Ace of Pentacles, but it hit the floor. 2 of Pentacles reverse, the High Priestess, and the Star in reverse. Don't overgive your energy. Don't overgive to this. I don't know why I was getting that song, The Giver by Chapel Roan. Don't overgive your energy. Know your self-worth. Don't be overextending or trying to put so much like hope and you know dedication into this as they're not. So really see what happens here. Okay, really, I guess believe in it until you can't, or like put into it until you feel like you can't personally put any more into it, is my advice to you. Don't overextend. Don't like drain yourself to be with this person, is what I'm seeing. Listen to your intuition here. Okay. Also, I'm getting like, don't mislead yourself, or don't like tell yourself that like, oh, I'm doing this and it's going to get better if you know that it's not going to. So basically, like, don't overgive your energy. Some of you could have felt like you overgave your energy and you stopped. Like you stopped giving completely because this person was taking advantage of you, or it's like they just liked you when they had you. They like the consistency, is what I'm seeing. So I wouldn't make it easy for them, is my advice to you. I wouldn't make it easy. I wouldn't keep being persistent and, you know, being there in their life. I would let them have a challenge, is what I'm seeing here. Or at least that's me, you know. Just give them a run for their money. Okay. Could be dealing with a Pisces for some of you. Pisces, I have Aquarius, I have Cancer, I got Aries, Gemini. Okay, could be any sign. All right, let's go ahead and do Aquarius. 10410. All right, let's see. All right, Aquarius. Who's coming towards you? Oh, you're welcome. Oh, they haven't given up hope on you. So somebody that hasn't given up on you. You're seeing them as escape and reversed. So they keep coming back, or they don't fully want to let you go. Their action is neglected. I failed to give you what you need. And space and guilty. They feel bad for pulling back from you. This is somebody that feels bad for neglect. They feel like they neglected you. They feel like they let you down. 3 of Swords. They feel guilty. For some of you, they were trying to focus on their life with the Emperor. They were trying to focus on their life. And they feel bad for choosing themselves. I don't know why I'm feeling that. Could be dealing with an Aries. It's like they feel bad for choosing themselves. But they needed space. They needed to figure out their life. And they felt bad for choosing themselves because they wanted to be with you. Okay, so why hope? I haven't given up on us yet. 3 of Swords. God, why the 3 of Swords keep coming out? The Sun in reverse. The Queen of Pentacles and the 8 of Pentacles. This is somebody that hasn't given up on this connection. And they want to prove it to you that they are dedicated. They're unhappy without you in their life. Yeah, this is somebody that is unhappy. Okay. And they want to show you that they are wanting to be with you. They want to try to make this work despite what's happened. You're seeing them as somebody that's not escaping or not leaving. Page of Swords. Ace of Wands. The Moon in reverse and the 5 of Swords reverse. They keep trying to make it work with you. So you feel like they are persistent. You're seeing them as somebody, they keep coming back. They try to have a fresh perspective. They don't have any bad intentions. 3 of Pentacles, a Hermit reverse. This could be somebody that gets in their head too much. They could be a Virgo or they have Virgo in their chart. It's like they're overly critical of themselves, or they need time to themselves for whatever reason. I was getting that. Somebody that couldn't maybe even have a job, or like they need time to themselves. They have a busy, stressful life, a stressful situation they're dealing with, because it's like, you know clearly what's going on with this person. You're seeing them, Aquarius, is like they've been honest with you. They've been transparent about their life. The Moon in reverse, 5 of Swords reverse, Page of Swords. They're very transparent. They're very honest. And I think you respect that. I think you do have respect for them, especially like whatever they're dealing with in their life. They've been honest. And like, instead of like hiding from you and just like avoiding you completely, they're still trying to make an effort, you know? And some is an energy, what I'm getting from this is somebody that's going through like a really hardship, really bad situation, a bad time, but they're still making time to contact you. They're still making time for you. So you see them as somebody that they're still making an effort despite what's going on in their life. Okay, they could be going through a really bad situation, like shit hit the fan for them, complete tower, but they still like, hey, beautiful, or, you know, they're still trying to make an effort with you. They're still saying, oh, good morning, sunshine, or whatever. They're still making an attempt. So I think you have respect for them. Really. It's like, wow, that's really honorable. Like, you didn't have to message me. You didn't have to contact. You didn't have to tell me what's going on, but you did. So, wow, this is actually good. Their action is they failed to give you what you needed. Knight of Cups. They feel like they failed you. But like I said, I think it's somebody that's too much in their head. Okay? King of Swords in reverse, Ace of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles reverse. Somebody that is overcritical of themselves. You're dealing with somebody, Aquarius, they could have Virgo in their chart. They could be a Virgo and Aries. Somebody that is like, I'm not doing enough, but they're doing something. Something is better than nothing, you know? But with the Ace, an Ace isn't as powerful as a Page, okay? So they're thinking, man, it's like I'm giving Aquarius something, but I don't feel like I'm doing enough. But they're doing something. So really, honestly, this is somebody that they could be thinking, wow, I'm not doing enough. I'm really failing them. But at the end of the day, they're giving you some kind of effort. They're giving you more than other people would. So I think you're dealing with somebody that does have true respect for you, emotions. It's like they're too critical of themselves. They feel like they're not doing enough, or they're not providing for you. They're letting you down. But with the Ace of Pentacles, they're giving you something. You know, something is better than nothing. How do you feel about this person? Sudden change. Yeah, they could be going through a tower. Okay, and I was getting that. So you feel like maybe this person's going through a lot, but you feel like they're your soulmate. Wow, this is a really good reading, Aquarius. I feel like you're dealing with somebody that's just overcritical, you know, but they are transparent. But you feel like, yeah, they're going through a change. They're going through a lot in their life, but you feel like they are your soulmate. So this is probably the best reading that I've done so far, because this person, it's like they are trying, and you see them as they're trying, you know. What they want to say, I sabotaged our connection because it was too intense. The distance between us kills me. I need to work on myself. I'm trying to clear my head. Yeah, somebody that just gets too much in their head. And they could be distant from you, but their idea of distant is, I'm not going to talk to you for a week or talk to you for a couple days, and they feel bad about that. It's like, I feel bad for being so distant. But it's like, it's only been 3 days. You know, it's not like you blocked me. It's not like you stopped speaking. It's like somebody that feels bad being away from you. What's your advice? The High Priestess reverse, 10 of Cups reverse, Hierophant reverse, 5 of Pentacles reverse, 9 of Pentacles. I feel like you need to let this person kind of just go through whatever's going on. They need to figure out for themselves what exactly they want, needing to work things out. This is somebody that's going through their own personal struggles, personal issues, and I feel like you can't help this person. They're going through some kind of like life lesson or something that they have to learn on their own. I would be there for this person. I would tell them, like, I'm here for you, but let them get their shit together. King of Pentacles, okay? I feel like you shouldn't make it easy for them. You shouldn't help them with whatever's going on. Besides, like, be there as a support for them, mentor, but don't, like, make their life easier. Like, don't be doing shit for them, you know? But be there is like, I'm here for you. You know, they need to kind of like listen to their own advice and kind of learn from whatever's going on. Could be a Taurus, could be a Pisces for some of you. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Pisces, Virgo, yeah, Cancer. Somebody's just too like overcritical of themselves. Could be a Leo as well. All right, Pisces, last but not least, 1-11-19. 1-1-1-1. Wow, 4 1s. So that's good. So I'm seeing a lot of spirit numbers. Aries and Scorpio and you are the 3 ones that had spirit numbers. So you guys had 1-1-1-1. So that's good news. Who's coming towards Pisces? Somebody, it's not a secret they like you. Somebody that you know they like you. There's some kind of feelings there. So it's not a secret anymore. You're viewing them as somebody you don't want to date. So who's coming towards you? Somebody you don't even want. So that's lovely. Their action is holding back. I should have expressed myself better. Soul contract. So maybe you don't want to date this person anymore, or you're not dating them. Oh, thank you, Katie. I know, I love that headband. I got that headband that I wore. I got it at the spiritual shop that I go to. I was actually kind of like not even going to get it. And I was looking at it like, man, I really want that. But I was going back and forth. Like, should I buy that? And I did. So I wore it yesterday to work because my hair looked like shit yesterday. All right, let's see, Pisces. So this could be somebody you have a soul contract with. Let's see. So you already know about them. It's not a secret. Why secret crush in reverse? It's not a secret. It's not a secret. The Lovers, okay? So this is somebody you could be definitely soul connected to. You're not dating this person, though. Because, look, 2 of Swords reverse. Who they are is somebody you already know about. Yep, 10 of Pentacles reverse. And the Knight of Swords reverse. Somebody that you've had an ending with, that you're not in a good place with. So for a lot of you, there could have been a divorce of some sort, some kind of disagreement, somebody that you're not in communication with, or there's been like bad communication, either like really bad, like back and forth, or there's just been like argumentative disagreements. But this is somebody that you are soul connected to, okay? I know, Tabitha looked cute. I posted a picture of her on Facebook this morning. You're seeing them as somebody that you're not dating. Okay, the Moon in reverse. 4 of Wands, 9 of Swords reverse, and the 7 of Pentacles reverse. So you question, like, are we even like meant to be together? Are we ever gonna be together? Or there was a relationship. It's like things really just didn't go as expected. Either you saw yourself dating this person and that failed, or if you had a relationship that failed, it's like, wow, I didn't see this happening. I really thought this was my person. Awesome, you've been a member for 6 months, Katie. I'm glad it resonates. It's like, wow, this like really, I didn't expect this happening. Shit hit the fan. Because you're seeing them as somebody, it's like, you can't worry about it, though. It's like, I can't worry about this anymore. You know, I just can't put so much effort and time into this. I just got to let shit go is kind of what I'm seeing here. Their action is they're holding back from you. They look mad. Yeah, 7 of Swords. 6 of Wands. 3 of Pentacles. And the 6 of Swords reverse. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Yikes. This person, I think they're bitter. Some of you, they're mad because you moved on to somebody else. Like either you're in another relationship and they're mad, and it's like they're not happy for you and they don't want you to move on from them, or it's like they're just kind of giving it time because they're still mad. Why? It's like they're planning on coming back. Yeah, they're gonna come back into contact. Yep, the Chariot, the Star. They're coming back to heal things with you. I do feel there will be a positive conversation soon. Wow. Why is this person changing? It's like they're all mad and pissed, okay? But then it's also like they're coming back in this like clear, rejuvenating energy. Page of Wands, Ace of Cups, and the Temperance, the Star, the Chariot. So, like, I don't know why their energies change, why they look all mad, they're bitter, they're holding back communication, and then their action is like, oh, actually, I want to work things out. It's like, I don't know if they put on medication, or I don't know. If they're, I don't know. It's like, it's weird. It's like Jekyll and Hyde. It's like they look pissed off, mad. They disagree with why you guys separated, and then now it's like, oh, actually, I want to work things out. I still care. It's like, well, either yeah, I don't know. Oh, thank you, Katie. I appreciate that. Hey, Sassy. I'll write your question in just 1 second. I'm gonna finish the Pisces one, and I'll get your question. How does Pisces feel for this person? But they're moving in silence. Ooh, that's so weird. That card flew off the table, and I got this box right here, and it fell in the box. So now I gotta dig it out. And no other cards came out. So let me see what card that was. How do you feel? Dating in reverse, and how you see them is dating in reverse. So you feel like you guys aren't dating, you guys aren't seeing each other. That's weird. The same card came out in reverse twice, so that's weird. Let me clarify that. Why date reverse? For how you feel. 6 of Cups, 3 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles reverse, and the Hierophant reverse. So a lot of you could feel like you're waiting to see if you're ever going to date. Some of you is a relationship that just never got off the ground, that all you did was wait. You never really had a commitment from them, or you feel like there's still a chance where you guys could get back together, but right now that opportunity is not happening, or there could be some kind of third party. I'm not sure. But yeah, you just feel like you're not dating them, or there's a chance to, and it just kind of like that opportunity like drifted. What they want to say is, I'm in love with you. So they're in love with you. I'm scared you will reject me, and I want to apologize. I need your forgiveness. So yeah, they want to apologize. So they do genuinely want to apologize. They're just afraid you're not going to take their offer. Could be a Taurus. I have Sagittarius. I have Aquarius, Cancer. But it's like they're moving in silence. They're coming towards you silently. Could be a Cancer, Pisces, Gemini. That's the signs that I got. All right, let me write down Sassy's question. And I'm going to start here with the questions in a second. Hey, everybody. Hey, Tasha. Hey, Aaron. If you want to go ahead and send the super chat, I'll go ahead and just do it on this video, and then I'll do the next one where I won't do super chats on the next one. So if you guys want to do this, you guys can. Oh, thanks, Kitty Cat. And I found this shirt, actually. I didn't even know I had this shirt. I found it's actually from the kids department, too. So I'm surprised it fits me. All right, we're going to go ahead and do members' questions. Let's start with Ashley. What would N like to say? 11850. All right, what would N like to say to Ashley? I want to treat you the way you deserve. I sabotaged our connection because it was too intense. I'm ready for commitment. Let me clarify that. So they're ready to commit to you, and they want to treat you the way you deserve. This is somebody that is still trying to make better choices. So they've been struggling making better choices, or struggling taking care of themselves. This is somebody that does want a new beginning with you. So they are ready to commit to you, Ashley. And they want to treat you better. Yeah, they want to come back and work on this. 5 of Pentacles reversed. Magician reversed. 2 of Wands reversed. And the 5 of Swords. They knew that they messed things up. Okay. This is somebody that knew they messed things up with you. They know that they manipulated the situation or just didn't fully invest like they should have. Okay. Also, I feel like they kind of used you. They thought that you were always going to be there. And now that you're kind of like distancing yourself, now they're wondering if you're always going to be there. So they realize that they have messed things up by acting, childish or playing mind games, that they've lost you or they're worried of that. All right, let's go ahead and do Erica 1/20/20. Whatever comes out for Erica. Ooh, paradise. Happiness and joy. Well, that's good. It looks like there's going to be happiness and joy. You're going to feel like you're not being used by people. I got used and reversed. People aren't going to be, using you or wanting things from you. You're going to actually feel like life is getting better, Erica. Knight of Cups, Magician in reverse, Six of Wands, and the Hangman. Could be a Pisces or a Gemini coming towards you. Wow, the Sun and the Devil in reverse. I feel like this person doesn't want to use you anymore. They don't want to take you for granted. This is somebody that wants to come back with true intentions where they don't want to hurt you. And they don't want to be like connected to this in a negative way. They want to give you actual love and admiration. So I see this person could be a Gemini, a Pisces, or a Leo, Capricorn. They want to come in the right way and give you this attention. And they know you deserve happiness. Okay. And they don't want to come towards you in a negative way anymore. Or like they're using you or taking you for granted. All right, Janet, let's see. 1/21/39. Is Ryan going to respond to your poems? Is Ryan going to respond to your poems, Janet? Judgment, Nine of Wands, Strength in reverse, the Chariot reverse. I think he is. I think he's going to open up about the poems too. He's going to respond. The Hermit reverse. Nine of Swords. But he's overthinking it. He's overthinking the situation. So whatever's going on with these poems, I don't know if he feels like he's letting you down or he's taking something out of context. Because it feels like he's taking something out of context or he feels like he's letting you down or something like that. So I feel with these poems, it's like he's taking something personal. Yeah, about your guys' separation. And, okay, he realizes he needs to stop the silent treatment. Okay, that he needs to talk to. He needs to stop running is what I'm seeing here. So I think he is being kind of provoked by the poem in a way where he can't keep running from you. He can't keep ignoring you. So I think he's kind of taken something personal, or he realizes, man, I was really, acting ignorant or childish. Okay. But I do see him knowing he can't keep being silent with you, can't keep running. He's going to have to own up to something and admit it. All right, Kitty Cat, what you don't see coming. What doesn't Kitty see coming? Okay. Well, there's a lack of clarity right now because somebody's not reflecting. So there's no truth right now because nobody's reflecting. I don't think it's you because I saw the Empress here. So I feel like it's the person you're dealing with. They're still avoiding something. Not wanting to take accountability or just ignoring it. Oh, you're welcome. Two of Wands reverse, the Moon, the Wheel of Fortune reverse, and the Empress reverse. Six of Swords reverse. Yeah. So I feel like that's why there's a lack of closure between you and this person, because they're not wanting to take accountability. And they're letting fear get in the way. I think they're letting fear get in the way instead of doing anything. It's somebody you're karmically tied to. Strong Taurus here. Could be a Cancer, Pisces. But it's somebody that they realize they need to come in correctly and give you some kind of truth. But they're not opening up. They're not doing anything. I fantasize about you. I need to tell you the truth. I've been watching your socials and admiring your pictures, and I should have fought for you. Yeah, so they fantasize, they watch you, and they know they need to fight for you, and it's like an inner battle with themselves. They know they need to come towards you because you're not coming towards them. They realize that you're not chasing them. So that's what I'm seeing here. And they're doing a lack of reflecting. Okay. Or just not reflecting on what actually is going on. Reflecting on like what they think is happening or like their thought or perception, but they're not like actually like reflecting on what the true situation is, like what's actually going on. They're kind of like having this weird thought in their head of like what they think's going on, but not the actual truth, is what I'm seeing. All right, let's go ahead and do Veronica at 125.15. Does Guilford fantasize about you? Oh, you're welcome. He's a Delulu Labubu. I want to get one of those Labubus. Or what are those called? Labudu? I don't know. Anyways. Okay, does Guilford fantasize about Veronica? Ooh, the Lovers. 3 of Cups. Damn. So he thinks about where this connection can go. Yeah. I think he thinks about you a lot. 10 of Wands. There's a lot of build-up tension. There's a lot of like strong feelings that he's getting for you. And I think he's scared to open up because he's still healing from something else, or he's trying to let go of fear. But yeah, with the Lovers and the 3 of Cups, he feels there's some kind of strong connection with you. So yeah, I do feel like he thinks about you strongly. Maybe sexually is kind of what I'm seeing here. Like there's like sexual tension between the two of you. So yeah, I do feel like he does. The 3 of Cups and the Lovers. Antoinette, 126.24. What are good things coming towards you for Antoinette? Some kind of separation. Okay, you're making a choice to separate your energy. And that's the best thing to do. Healthy choice and then cutting out. Separation. Somebody's being not true to you. Somebody's lying to you. It looks like you're making a choice for yourself to cut somebody out. Because they're not being honest. Yeah, Ace of Swords came out in reverse. You can't trust somebody, Antoinette. 6 of Swords reverse, Page of Swords reverse, and the 3 of Swords. There could be a third party. Like you're being lied to about a third party, or it's like they're just not wanting to admit about something. You feel like you're not getting anywhere with this person. They're wearing a mask. They're not being honest with you. And you feel like for yourself, like even though it hurts, you need to separate your energy to work on yourself. Yeah, because this person is draining you. Okay. It's like I'm ready to move on. I'm ready to look another direction because this person hurts me. I don't know what the truth is. You could feel like they're just like not being honest or transparent, and you're making up assumptions or you're just assuming things, and that's causing more pain than good. So I just feel like what's good things coming is that you basically just need to cut communication off or just kind of remove yourself temporarily. Danielle, who's coming towards you? All right, Danielle. 1 second. I got it for you, Jean. All right, let's see. Danielle, who's coming towards you? Somebody that's been working on themselves, making better choices. They're happier. The Sun and the Fool. Could be a Leo, could be an Aries. You're not too late. You're good, Jean. So it could be a Leo or an Aries. Let's see. Somebody that's happy, happy-go-lucky. But now I'm getting Danielle here. Oh my God. Okay, so now I'm getting that song by the Killers, Mr. Brightside. I don't know why I'm getting that song. Now I got the Moon and the 5 of Wands. So I don't know if this is somebody that it's like they're all happy-go-lucky and then they just get sad instantly. Strength in reverse, 9 of Cups. So who's coming towards you? Could be a Leo, could be a Cancer, could be an Aries as well. This is somebody that, it's like they have inner battles with themselves. Inner battles with themselves here. They have a lack of confidence. Somebody you have unfinished business with. Why am I getting like somebody acting kind of like depressing? So it's like they could live in a bigger city too. I'm getting like, it's weird, like New York or something, or California, because it looks like a bridge. Kind of like New York, California, San Francisco. I don't know. Somebody could be from there. It's somebody that's like, I'm getting that song Mr. Brightside, Danielle. Mr. Brightside. So they're thinking like negative, but they're trying to be optimistic. Somebody that you have unfinished business with, and they still want a relationship with you. And they know they have to make choices for themselves in a better way to be with you, or things won't be finalized. So Somebody that wants to be better, make better choices for themselves. And it's like they're personally attacking themselves is who they are. Okay. All right, B. Let's see. 129.59. What you don't see coming, B, in love. What doesn't B see coming? Somebody's not moving on from you. Somebody isn't moving on. They haven't removed themselves. So they're not done with you. They haven't moved on. They think about you a lot. Four of Swords. They still want your attention. So what you don't expect? Wow, yeah, somebody's coming back, B. Page of Pentacles. They haven't moved on. Yeah, Temperance. 6 of Wands reverse, 8 of Wands reverse. If there hasn't been any contact or any kind of effort from them, I do see them coming in. They are coming in to apologize. They do want to work things out with you. This is somebody that hasn't moved on from you. Could be a Sag, Leo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah, they still love you, B. King of Cups. Yep, 3 of Cups. They want to reconnect. They don't want things to be so hard. I feel like they are coming in back to your life unexpectedly. The Hermit reverse, the Tower. So they still care. They haven't moved on. And they do want to come back and reconcile. So it could be a Scorpio. I have Leo, Sagittarius. Could be an earth sign. Oh, you're welcome, Danielle. All right, April, whatever comes out in love. 131.26. Whatever comes out in love for April. Okay, so I got watching in reverse, Paradise. I think what's going on is you're trying not to care about something anymore. Twin Flame came out in reverse. I think you're trying to not think about somebody anymore for your own emotional health. I think you're trying to accept something for how it is. So it could be, April, that you're trying not to watch somebody anymore, watch their social media. It's like you're trying to find happiness without somebody. Yeah, the Empress. Damn. Wheel of Fortune. The Chariot reverse and the Hanged Man reverse. Yeah, it feels to me what's coming in love is like you know your self-worth. You're like, I'm not going to keep waiting for somebody. I'm not going to keep making attempts and, trying real hard, April. I feel like, you're aware. You're this Empress energy. You're like, I'm this Empress. They can come to me. If they're not coming towards me, then I can't do anything else. I think you're kind of just accepting to like move on from this person because you've given it your all. And they're not doing anything. Yeah, 2 of Cups reverse. I think you're trying to let go of this person. You're not watching them anymore, not watching their social media. You're just kind of moving on with your life because this person's not making it clear to you that they want you. So it looks to me like you're just knowing your self-worth and just kind of going with the flow, kind of moving on. Oh, you're welcome, B. They could be a Taurus, Libra, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Pisces, Cancer. All right, let's go ahead and do Terry. 133.11. What to expect in love for the rest of the weekend. Oh. Let me fix these cards. Okay. What can you expect in love for the rest of the weekend, Terry? Okay, well, there's a separation, but it feels like somebody doesn't want to be separated anymore. Because I have self-indulge in reverse and separation. Then Twin Flame in reverse. So I feel like somebody that you're in a separation with, they don't want to be separated. But they haven't really done any shadow work or any like work on themselves. So let's see. Judgment. Okay, it could be a Scorpio. The Sun in reverse. The Lovers in reverse and the World in reverse. So yeah, somebody that you're in a separation with. It looks like they want to come back, but they're not in a good place in their life. Or they just haven't worked on themselves. The 9 of Cups. The 10 of Cups reverse. The 6 of Cups. And the 4 of Pentacles. It feels like they can hold you back. Because you're doing well in your life. You're doing really good. You're in a nice emotional state. And it feels like somebody that's going to come back, but they haven't done any shadow work. And they're just going to hold you back or cause delays for you. It's like they want to come back, but they haven't really done much work on themselves or they haven't really changed. Okay. It looks like somebody that hasn't been working on themselves. And I feel like they'd be holding you back if they came into your life. They regret what they did to you. I know we have a soul connection. So the signs that I have here could be a Scorpio, could be a fixed sign. I got Gemini, Leo. That's strongly what I got here. But it's somebody that's coming back, but they haven't worked on themselves. With twin flame in reverse, you guys could be like in a separation where they're not like in a good balance, or they're not where they need to be in their life. All right, let's do Katie Marie, whatever comes out. 135.22. All right, Katie, let's see whatever comes out. Okay, well, it looks like you don't want to work something out anymore. I got the hammer in reverse, the snake in reverse. So it looks to me like you're done. Yeah, you're listening to your intuition here. You're not persistent on something anymore. You don't want to rebuild. Oh, you're welcome, Terry. So what aren't you wanting to work on? Ooh, the devil. Yeah, there's somebody you're letting go of, Katie. Somebody toxic in your life. The moon. So it could be a Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Hierophant reverse, and the Two of Wands. So it looks like you're detaching from a codependent energy. So this feels like Ashley to me. It looks like somebody that you just don't want to commit to anymore. And you're trying to just let it go. You're trying to move on. Yeah, the Fool. You're ready for something new in your life. But you know that they're going to manipulate you and try to get you back. Okay? Or if you don't take them back, that they're just going to manipulate you and make you feel bad. There's somebody you're still kind of codependently attached to. Or you know that. You know that this person is codependent. So why is this person still in your energy? But you're done with it. You see it for what it is. 3 of Swords. 4 of Wands reverse. High Priestess reverse. Because this person, it's like they have no awareness. They can't be on their own. They could definitely be codependent. I have Pisces here, Cancer, it could be a Libra, Capricorn. Yeah, it's like they rely on you. It's somebody that can't handle their own affairs. They can't take care of themselves. They can't mentally, financially take care of themselves. It's somebody that just, they can't be on their own. They're very codependent. Yeah, it's somebody you have a soul tie to. Okay, there's unfinished business. This person wants to talk to you, but it looks like you're distancing yourself. You're just removing it, okay? Because you see that for how it is. So, yeah, that feels like her. And you're releasing it. 2 of Wands, a Fool. It looks like you are done. You're just ready to move on with your life. Hey, Sunflower. All right, let's go ahead and do Amethyst. 137.45. Where is Austin at? Has he given up on you? Oh, you're welcome. Let's see. Where is Austin? Has he given up? Has he given up? 7 of Wands reversed. 9 of Swords reversed. 4 of Pentacles reversed. And the 10 of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles, a Tower. I don't think he's given up 100%. I think he does still care about you. I don't think it's over. I just feel like right now he's focused on family. He's focused on his goals right now. And where he's at right now, he's just focusing on finances, career. It looks like Amethyst, he hasn't given up completely. He still wants to rebuild things with you. But he's not putting much effort into this right now. Just because he's feeling like he needs a time out here. Yeah, 2 of Pentacles. He's waiting to see where things go with you is what I'm seeing. Okay. Let's see. Is he supposed to be a mentor in your life? The Moon. Yeah. I feel like he is. King of Pentacles reversed. 10 of Wands. And the 6 of Wands. I feel like you both were meant to like be in each other's lives. Yeah, Queen of Wands. Well, actually, in a way, I feel like you're supposed to help him. So I don't know why I'm getting that. I feel like you are kind of teaching him some kind of lesson and mentoring him, especially if he is having some kind of like sudden realization of his life or feeling kind of unsure about something. I feel like you're meant to guide him. You're meant to make him feel more confident because there could be some inner struggles or a lack of consistency in his life. I feel like you're meant to kind of do this where you're supposed to kind of lead him. Well, here's what I'm getting here. You could be helping him more than you realize, Amethyst. So it kind of feels like the tables are turned, like you're actually helping him through something that you don't even know you're helping him through. So it could be personal struggles. It could be a lack of confidence, whatever the case is. So, but I don't think he's given up. I think he's just kind of pausing this connection right now because he doesn't know where you stand with him. And he's focused on other things like his finances. All right, let's see. Nia, 14007. I'm not going to do any more questions, guys, on this reading just because I want to do another live, and I just got a missed call. So I don't know if it's the college calling me. So I'm going to finish these questions, the super chats, but I got a call that I just missed. I just saw I missed a call. All right, Nia, whatever comes out. But I probably will on the next live if you guys want to go on the next live and do that. All right, Nia, there's some kind of change here. Death, growth, and transformation. So you're going through some kind of transformation here. So let's see. What's this transformation Nia's going through? High Priestess. It feels like you're spiritually leveling up. You're spiritually evolving. Wow, Knight of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, reverse, Nine of Wands. Yeah, it feels like you're spiritually evolving, and it's because of a place of feeling like a lack of groundedness, or you don't feel like you're where you want to be. It does feel like you're moving forward because you're putting passion and excitement into something new. So it looks like your finances are getting better too. And I see somebody romantically coming towards you as well. So it could be a Cancer, Pisces. Yeah, it's like when you're working on yourself, I see somebody romantically having feelings for you that they're not telling, and they are coming towards you as well. So whatever comes out for you, I do see a change. You're evolving, you're growing and transforming. And then I also see somebody romantically wanting to come in with intentions too. So it looks good. It looks like you are spiritually evolving though. All right, Sassy, 14152. So what's the update with the baby mama situation? Oh, you're okay, Jean. I'm going to do all the questions and super chats, and then I might do more on the next video, just depending. All right, Sassy. So I got sunglasses in reverse. Love bombing in reverse. Okay, so it kind of looks like with this Leo situation that they're not really wanting anything to happen, or they're not watching anything happen. It's kind of like they're done with it. Feels like there's a lack of trust. Like the other person's just expecting the other person not to do anything. Let me see. Page of Wands, Four of Pentacles reversed, Queen of Cups reversed, and the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, it feels like somebody is bored. What I'm getting out of this, Sassy, I feel like the third party is like, fuck it. You know, it's like, I'm not going to watch you anymore. I'm not going to keep track of you anymore. If you want to date somebody else, go for it. It's kind of what I'm seeing because they're emotionally detaching. Queen of Cups reversed. Because they're like, you're not going to change. I don't expect you to change. Looks like there's a lack of passion in their connection as well. It looks like the other person they're dealing with is like, screw it. They're like, I'm not going to keep watching you. I'm not going to keep hoping you're going to change. It's like they realize that the Leo is not changing. They're not going to do anything differently. They're basically not expecting it. They're getting bored of the relationship. And it looks like they're not even watching them anymore. If they were watching them and seeing what they were doing, they don't care anymore, is what it feels like here. Like they're not watching them. They don't care anymore. Letting them just do whatever. Love bombing in reverse, unconditional love in reverse. So it's like they realize this person's just not doing anything for them. They're not showing them love and infatuation. So it's like whatever. It's kind of what I'm seeing here. The person they're dealing with could be a Cancer, could be a water sign, could be a Scorpio too, I'm feeling. But yeah, it's like they're just like whatever. All right, 14410. So Jean, whatever comes out. Whatever comes out for Jean. Somebody's running from you. Somebody hasn't moved on, Jean. They haven't moved on, but they're running from you. And they need more time. They could be healing. So let's see. Wow, the Lovers. So they're trying to like walk away. They're trying to run from this connection, but they can't. They can't move on. And they need more time. Oh, you're welcome, Sassy. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. 8 of Cups. The Moon. And the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. 8 of Wands. Man, I got 888. And that's weird. That's karmic. So this could be somebody you're karmically tied to. Could be a fixed sign. Jean, I got Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. This is somebody that it's like they're putting time into themselves. They're unhappy with their life, how there's a lack of change in their life. Yeah, they could be financially having issues, or maybe even like having like a finance issue, bankruptcy, or things are just not going well with something that they have agreed to in their life. Yeah, because it looks like they're trying to work their life out before coming back to you. Like this needs more time, but they don't want to run from you, but they emotionally can't deal with this or process it right now. But they are watching you, okay? Could be an Aquarius. I have like strong fixed energy. So this person is struggling with their life, and they haven't fully moved on from this connection. They would like to be in contact with you, but I think they're waiting for things to get better in their life because there's something financially going on, or could be a job situation. There's something that's happening in their life where they need more time to process their life or something like that. So it could be an Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio. Could also be another Cancer as well, or Pisces. All right, I'm going to go ahead and do the super chats real quick. All right. Oh, crap, Aaron. All right. Oh, thanks, Aaron, for the super sticker. I don't see a question here. Hold on. Let's see. How would it go if I called the news about the landlord? Okay, let's see. How would it go if you called about the landlord? Let's see. Ace of Swords reverse, 7 of Wands reverse, Page of Cups reverse, and the King of Cups here. Ooh, the Wheel in reverse. I don't know if I would say anything. It might come back and get you. I feel like right now you shouldn't say anything and just kind of let things happen how they're meant to. I feel like you shouldn't say anything because that person might find out and get vengeful, or it might backfire. Yeah, 2 of Swords. I wouldn't say anything. I wouldn't say anything. I know you're upset about the situation. You feel like you were done wrong. You feel like this person used you and kind of disrespected you and your money. But I feel like it would backfire if you said anything. Yeah, I feel like it would just make it worse. 8 of Swords. Or it would come back to get you, or you would just be more stressed about it if you said something. So I think right now I would just kind of wait until things pan out the way that you want them to, or you feel more clear with what's going on. I don't know. I feel like if you were to say something, it would make it worse. Or they would just get more like they retaliate, things like that. So I would just be careful. I don't think I would say anything. Let me see. Let's see. Should you move towards Cleveland area? Let's see. Should you move towards Cleveland? I feel like you'll be happier. Okay, I got the 9 of Cups, the 8 of Wands. I feel like, it's going to be a little bit of a struggle, or you're going to feel like, I don't really know if I want to make this move because you're so used to where you've been. But I think with the 2 of Wands in reverse, that nothing's really going to improve, or you're still stuck. You still feel like, okay, nothing's getting better. I feel like if you moved to Cleveland, you would have more opportunity, or you would be a lot more free. Like you would feel more free. Page of Pentacles reverse, Queen of Wands reverse, 4 of Swords. Yeah, because I feel like where you're currently at, it's giving you stress, anxiety. You're kind of sleepless. Okay, you're not able to sleep. You're feeling a lack of ambition. You could have more financial opportunities if you moved to Cleveland, because I know it's a bigger area too. So I feel like, I wouldn't hesitate. I feel like now's the time to do it. If you're feeling called to, I would possibly consider that an option. Because I feel like where you're at, currently, it's just, you're not where you want to be. You're not happy with how things are going, feeling just kind of not, just stagnant. So I feel like it would be a good opportunity if you moved. All right, let's see what's coming, Aaron, for you for the rest of the week. What's coming? Okay, there's some kind of change here with the Death here. Okay, so it looks like what's coming is there's a lot of options that you have. So I have key on a ring. Wow, the sun. So you could be getting a lot of options or attention. So there could be a lot of options coming your way. You could be putting an end to options as well. Like you don't want other options. Yeah, 8 of Pentacles reversed, 2 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles reversed. So you do have many options. So what's coming is that there is options in love. I feel like there's other people, but you only want Asia is what it feels like. It feels like you don't know where you and her stand. So that's why you're kind of like, I don't know if I should leave other options, if I should ignore other options. But it looks like you're not wanting to be with anybody else. You don't see a future with anybody else but her. So I do see options here, but you don't know where the two of you stand, if there's going to be a future. So you're kind of going back and forth. Should I put all this investment into this connection, or should I talk to other people? So what are her next actions? What are Asia's next actions? It's like she's afraid to come towards you. King of Wands reversed, Empress reversed, 4 of Pentacles reversed, and the Magician. I think she wants you to come to her. I don't think she wants to lead. I think she wants you to come to her. She's manifesting you to come in because she's scared. Yeah, it's like she wants you to come the way that she wants you to. She wants you to be at her service is kind of what I'm seeing here. So I think she's manifesting a conversation, or she does want you guys to come back together, but she wants you to address it or initiate it is what it feels like. And she's like holding back her feelings. It's like she wants to say something to you, but it's also like, well, I kind of want to wait till you say something to me. So I don't know. It feels like she's waiting for you to chase her or for you to make the initiative is kind of what it feels like here. But yeah, I do feel like you have options though, Aaron. But you want to put an end to those options because you want to be with her. All right, let's see. All right, Sunflower, what's Kai's feelings and emotions? And after this, guys, I'm going to be done with super chats just so I can do the next live. All right, what's Kai's feelings and emotions? He feels like he needs to be honest with you. Yeah, wow. Wheel of Fortune, 4 of Wands, 7 of Swords, reverse, 6 of Swords. The Fool and the Knight of Swords. Damn. His feelings are, he feels like you're the one. He feels like you're the one that's meant to be in his life. Wheel of Fortune, 4 of Wands. And he feels like he needs to initiate this conversation. He has a guilty conscience that things have went the way that they were. And he does feel like he needs to give you some kind of understanding where this connection could be headed. So he feels like you guys can have a conversation and it's going to go really well. He has like a lot of high hopes about it. Because there has been a separation and talking in reverse. So I think he wants to put an end to the separation and no talking. He does want to reach out. So let's see, what would he say to you? I'm sorry I couldn't be what you needed me to be. I don't know how to handle my emotions right now. And I want to reach out but don't know how. So he's trying to figure out how to contact you because he wants to be at a separation. He does have a lot to say to you, is what it feels like here. He could be waiting on the right timing too, like waiting for things to get better or for you guys to be more in a more positive mindset or for the connection to kind of shift a little bit in a better way. All right. All right, guys. Hopefully you guys all have a good day. I'm going to go ahead and get off of here just because I have a missed call. And I don't know if it's the school, if it's Braden's school, because he kind of had a little bit of like a stuffy nose. So I don't know if it's like the nurse calling me. So I'm going to go ahead and check, see who called me. If it's a spammer, then I'm going to go right back on the live. But I'm going to do a September reading. I'm going to get a refill of coffee because I'm out and get my cards all set out for the reading. But basically going to look at September for you guys, all signs. What can you guys expect? What major changes are happening? Or what's like the things that are like the main focus? All right, guys. Also, if you did send me your members reading for the week, I'm going to get it done today. At least most of them done today, just because I've been busy. But I'm going to get them done within, hopefully by the end of today. Also, if you book, guys, I'm going to try to get those done as well. So, all right, guys, I'll see you here in a few minutes.